It's actually been a weird week for Board on the Corner material. Most of what I like to rant about is either so fleeting that it'll be yesterday's news by the time I record it, or so obscure that even the 80 or so people that usually watch my videos probably couldn't care less. I pondered doing another Cooking with Steve, but really don't have the time or energy to do it justice right now, so that leaves one option. A movie review! Over the weekend, I saw the new sci-fi horror flick Splice, which was filmed in the Hamilton and Toronto areas. The premise is yet another spin on medical horror and mad science. In this case, Adrien, Brody, and Polley, yay for Canadian content, play a couple who are also brilliant genetic splicers. While mingling DNA for medical miracles, they secretly grow a human-animal hybrid that quickly grows out of control. Brody's character knows that because of this, it's probably going to be trouble and wants to destroy it, whereas Polley's character bonds with it as if it were a child. In a matter of weeks, the creature grows into something resembling a young woman, albeit one with a tail and a poisonous stinger, and Polley names it Adrien, which is the reverse of their lab's acronym, NERD. No, I'm not kidding. There are a lot of moments where you'll be thinking that for a couple of scientists, these characters aren't real bright. At least if you've seen Alien, The Thing, The Fly, Jurassic Park, or several other movies of this sort. But other than that, the movie is very smart. It constantly keeps you guessing, you never know entirely what to feel about the creatures, and you really buy into the characters. Incidentally, Brody and Polley work terrifically together, and the actress who plays Adrien does a wonderful job with an awkward character, especially since she has no lines. If I can think of anything to really complain about, it's that towards the end of the movie it veers into more conventional shock horror territory. Granted, that's a genre I'm not totally fond of to begin with, but it's also a pretty steep tonal shift from the rest of the movie. The flip side of that is that die-hard horror fans will probably be disappointed as well, as little in the way of true horror happens until about two-thirds of the way through the movie. This is really much closer to Frankenstein than Dawn of the Dead. In other words, it's a thinking man's horror movie, so if you go into this, don't expect to see buckets of blood from start to finish. However, if cerebral scares are more your thing, you'll probably like this flick a lot. That's it for me.